Hey everyone, good morning. Thanks for coming back to the show. We are going to talk about some very important news today. The company Rabbit just launched its newest product, the AI-powered Roam device, which is making waves in the tech world. No big deal was made about the performance before it happened, but it was truly amazing. Now let's get into the details and look into why this device is making a buzzing sound. These are some words from Jessica, one of the founders of Rabbit. Hello, my name is Jesse, and I'm the founder and CEO of Rabbit. I'm thrilled to tell you about two huge accomplishments: a groundbreaking new base model and a consumer mobile device that runs on it. I to make the easiest computer to use possible. One that's so simple that you won't even have to learn how to use it. How are we going to make this happen? So that it would be different from the app-based running systems that most smartphones use. We are, on the other hand, using an approach that is based on natural language. Before we look more closely at the Roam gadget, let's take a close look at the phones that are already out there. There are smartphones that fit in our pockets called iPhones and Androids that have been around for a long time. That being said, the problem is not with the hardware. It's with the running systems that depend on apps. You will have to go through a lot of different programs, folders, and buttons to finish each task. People used to think that smartphones were easy to use, but now they're just a confusing mess of apps that don't work well together. A lot of different efforts have been made in the past to use artificial intelligence to make computers easier to use. Siri, Cortana, and Alexa were all introduced, but they didn't work very well, especially when it came to getting things done. Recent improvements to large language models, analysts have shown that they can understand what people are trying to say, but they still need to get better at doing hard jobs. This is where Rabbit shows off its groundbreaking large action model LLM, which changes the game in every way. Unlike LMS, which can understand words, LLMs go one step further by making computers do what people want them to do. The goal is to make a computer that can not only understand what you say, but also help you reach your goals. The Rabbit operating system is an operating system that was made to make real-time interactions between people and the Roam device easier. It uses the features of LAM. Let's look at the Roam in more detail. It's a unique pocket friend. The Roam device is a self-contained gadget that does most of its work with spoken words. Teenage engineers worked with adults to make it. This gadget is going to change the way people use technology because it has a touchscreen, a push-to-talk button, an analog scroll wheel, a microphone, speakers, and a unique camera called the Rabbit Eye that can spin 360 degrees. Because of how well he works with Roam, Jesse shows how powerful the platform is. You don't have to speak to wake up the device anymore because there is a push-to-talk button. The replies from Rabbit O's are also sent in an amazing 500 milliseconds. The large action model shows how efficient it is by giving answers that are both quick and correct. In this video, Jesse shows that Roam can easily complete jobs that can be found on the web. This gadget, the Roam, is very flexible because it can do many things, such as checking market prices, answering tough questions about movie parts, and even coming up with new ideas about philosophical issues. It is during the Rabbit Hole web portal presentation that Jesse shows how Roam can connect to different apps. There is also a smooth connection between Roam and third-party apps like Spotify, Uber, and DoorDash. This lets users log into multiple services and change their settings. In order to make sure the user is safe, the authentication method puts a lot of weight on privacy. Among Roam's skills are the ability to order food and make very complicated plans. It's easy for Jesse to order a pizza, and then he pulls off an amazing show by planning a whole trip to London, with Roam taking care of everything from booking flights and hotels to making a detailed schedule. It turns out that the Roam device is a great way to communicate because it can translate between languages in real time. Jesse shows that it can instantly pick up spoken languages and translate them both ways. One more interesting thing is that Roam's ability to take notes is emphasized because it helps organize a job application table. The Rabbit Eye, the Roam's camera that can spin 360 degrees and look around while doing things in real time, is the main attraction. Thanks to its vision features, Roam can do a lot of different things like spot people, find ingredients in the fridge, and come up with recipes. That being said, the Teach mode is one of the most interesting new features. While using their computer, Jesse shows Roan how people can teach them new things by recording how they use the computer. Because Roan can learn to do things that aren't in its set of predefined skills, there is a huge amount of room for customization. Some of the things that set Roan apart from other AI gadgets on the market right now, according to Jesse, are its aggressive price. Roan is more powerful than competitors like AI speakers and AI glasses, and it costs only $199. This makes strong AI technology easier for more people to access. In the end, Jesse stresses that the Roan is not meant to replace smartphones, but rather to work with them, as an example of a new generation of AI devices that are powered by the device itself. The Roan focuses on using natural language to communicate and completing tours in real time. The Rabbit Roan device has definitely set a new standard for gadget companions that use artificial intelligence. Understanding language, doing a job well, and having good eyes are all combined in a small, low-cost package. Once more people get to try the Roan, it's possible that the way we use technology will change drastically. There are almost endless options. Before we start this exciting journey into the world of Rabbit's Roan AI device, we want to